Hello. Welcome to another lesson. Our third lesson on diversity of matter. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at names of animals and plants in our locality. Okay, names of animals and then plants in our locality. Right, so all living things can be put into groups. Okay, all the living things on earth can be put into groups. All the living things on earth can be put into groups. The first is plants, the second is animals. So living things can be put in two groups, and the groups are plants and animals, right? So let's take a look at plants. So there are different kinds of plants around us. Okay, when you look carefully around you, you can observe different kinds of plants. Okay, now let's take a look at examples of these plants. So when you look at the picture there are different kinds of plants in the picture. Some you might have seen before, some not. Okay, but there are different kinds of plant. You can make mention of a mango plant, pawpaw plant, orange plant, cassava plant. Okay, they are all types of plant. They are all examples of what plant. Now, how do you say plants in your local language? Okay, where you come from, how do you pronounce plant, or how do you say plant in your local language? Well, if you have an Akan and you speak tree, you probably know that plant is called dua in tree. If you are also a Ga, you may also know that plant is called cho in Ga. Whereas the Ewes also called plant ati. The Ewes call plant ati. Now, can you mention the names of some plants in your local language? For instance, when you take the mango tree in your local language, how do they call mango tree in your local language? Me, it is called mango dria. Yeah, it is called mango dria in my local language. What about you? What about you? Right. Now, for every plant or tree, there are several local names for it, like I said. So, as I said, in my local language, we call the mango tree mango dria. So, your local language too, your friends' local language, they see every locality, every local area has a name for calling the tree. Okay, that is why we are saying that there are several local names for it. And the name would depend on the language spoken in that particular locality. Some other local names for trees in Ghana are, there are special trees which they call Odum, there is Wawa, and then there is Sapele. All these plants are not in the same appearance. Okay, now the plants, some are big, others are small, while some are short and others are tall. Okay, so they come in different shapes and then what sizes. Now let's take a look at the animals. There are also different kinds of animals, right? And then some of the animals are small and then others are big, like the trees. Some are short, others are tall. So you can mention examples of animals: goat, cow, sheep, chicken, bird, snake. They are all examples of what? Animals. They are all examples of animals. Now, do you know the names of the animals above in your local language? Do you know? Can you mention the local name of some of these animals? Try to learn some, okay? If you don't know, you can ask mommy or daddy to help you. Okay, when you point the animal out to mommy or daddy, they are going to tell you the local name of that animal. Right, I am going to teach you one. Yes, so the one I'm going to teach you is a goat. We are going to look at how the accounts, the Ewes and the Gan, how do they call goat in their local language. So in Chi, a goat is called Apanchin. In Chi, a goat is called Apanchin. In Ewe, a goat is called Ebo. Ebo. Okay, I'm not very I'm not very good with Ewe, so pardon me if I don't get it right. And then in Ghana, it is called to. A goat is called to in Ghana. Alright. Okay. So this is the end of the lesson 3. I hope you have learned something new, because I've been able to teach you the local name for a goat in 3 local languages, as well as the local name for plants in 3 different languages. So I hope you have learned it, and when I should meet you somewhere and ask you if you're able to tell me. Alright, I'll see you in the next lesson.